Beast Law was performed in front of a live studio audience.
I am Beast, call the plays, AI got the math. Fantasy winners, no looking back. It's Beast Law! Who runs the game? Beast Law. The law has spoken.
Welcome to Beast Law, episode 3, joined by the living legend, number 3, Ty Lawson.
What's up, man? What's up, guys? Y'all ready to win some money?
Let's win some money. Ty, before we start, we gotta know, why did you choose the number 3?
It's a random reason why I chose number 3. Basically, when I was in high school, I had number 1. That was my favorite number. When I got to Carolina, I had to change from number 1 because Marcus Gagnon had it, so I went number 5. And Rayshon Terry had number 3. And then when I got to the Nuggets, Chauncey Billups had number 1. J.R. Smith had number 5, so I was like, man, I'm just going to choose the one in the middle. So I chose number 3. And it actually stuck. I liked it. It's time for Law Vision, and I'm about to break down all the games.
We're doing the Wednesday night slate. We got 2 games. First game, Warriors at Mavericks.
Warriors versus Mavericks. If I was to point, I'll go into it like this. The Warriors going to have the upper hand because they already play small ball. They have Jimmy Butler, Steph Curry running across. They already play small ball. So I think they're going to have a lot of opportunities to score. And with the Mavericks, with all their bigs being out, with Anthony Davis, Daniel Gafford, and them being out, it's going to be tough for them, I think, to adjust to small ball because they do play inside a lot with Anthony Davis since he got to the team. So I think it's going to be a big game for most of the players on the Warriors.
Yo, Klay Thompson's playing against the Warriors, his old team. Is there extra juice when you played against a former team?
Oh, yeah, I had extra juice, especially when I had to play against the Denver Nuggets. Once I got traded to Houston, you always want to have a good showing that they're missing out on something. Like, they missed out on me. You're going to miss me to this game. So I think Klay's going to come out strong. And you already know how Klay is. He's already pissed off from that. So he's going to come out knocking down threes, or he's going to be putting them up. So I think that he is going to have a big game.
How many shot attempts would you say for Klay tonight?
Man, his clip is going to be unlimited. It's like, you know what I'm saying? So I think he's going to shoot as many times as he can get his hands on the ball. I think he'll get up about 20 shots, especially with AD not being in the game. It's going to be a lot of shots to go around.
Kyrie Irving's kind of been struggling. He's not putting up the vintage numbers that we're used to. He's going up against Steph tonight. What do you see between both those guards?
I see that, Kyrie sees a chance. I feel like wholeheartedly Kyrie believes that Steph can't guard him. So somebody either is going to switch on him or he's going to have a big night against Steph. And also the same thing. I think Steph is going to be chased around by Klay or not by Kyrie because point guards don't like getting over screens or running off screens being the defender. So I think that Klay or a bigger guard, which Dallas has a bunch of them, is going to be guarding Steph Curry. That also means that Jimmy Butler might have a big game.
Are double teams going to happen for Kyrie in this type of lineup?
Not really, because they're not really a double team type of team, the Golden State Warriors. They're more of a switch team where Draymond Green might switch on to Kyrie. And also, like I said, with the bigs being out, they're not going to double team. They'll just switch everything against Kyrie.
That's very, very insightful. Let's talk about Jimmy Butler. Is he going up against PJ Washington? What do you see happening in that matchup?
The thing I see with that matchup is he's going to have his way. I mean, Jimmy Butler, he already knows that with Steph Curry running off screens and stuff like that, a lot of attention goes to him. So he already said that the game is much easier. So he has easier shots, more one-on-ones, more switches. So I think that he's going to take advantage of those switches if he's setting screens when Steph Curry's coming off the ball screen. And he's going to have a big opportunity to score.
Max Christie, Spencer Dinwiddie, they kind of been playing pretty well. Well, Christie, especially off the bench, does that continue in this game?
I think Christie, yes. I mean, he's just knocking down open shots. That's what he's doing. He's wide open. He's making a defensive play. Spencer Dinwiddie, he's cool, but I think on this type of game where they're actually switching on him and things like that, that he might not have as big of a game as he normally have been doing. But I like Max Christie.
Is there one guy on the Warriors bench that you feel like is going to have a solid big game tonight? Big game.
A big game. I mean, their bench is not really too big, but Gary Payton, he might come back, with all the switching that they're going to be doing, back screens and stuff like that. I mean, back cuts to the basket and all those loose balls. And also, like I said, there's no rebound in there. He loves to get in there, get them tip ins and dunks. So I like him. And that's who I like on Golden State Warriors side.
Draymond Green, does he get a bump in this type of pace?
A bump is in what? What are you talking about? A
Like, is
bump
he
in
gonna
scoring, a bump in Draymond don't really like to score. Normally, like if somebody, he likes to pass and get everybody involved. I think it'll be a bump in assists and maybe a bump in rebounds for him today.
triple double watch?
Yeah, for sure. He's gonna get around 9 to 10 point. He's gonna hover around 10, so maybe, but he's gonna get 10 rebounds and I think 10 assists.
Last thing for the game, who do you see winning?
Who I see winning this game? I got the Warriors.
Is it
Uh,
going to be close?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be close, but I got the Warriors. I mean, they're playing for something right now. They're both teams are playing for something, but I think they're clicking right now, especially with Jimmy Butler in the lineup. They're actually playing a lot better, and their defense is a lot stronger.
Steph Curry, I saw him live the other day. When he makes a three, it feels like there's electricity in the air. You guarded Steph Curry a lot in your career. What was it like playing against him?
Steph Curry, it's just that you always gotta be ready. When he passed the ball, like everybody relaxes, like, you don't got the ball no more. But that's when he goes, he's gone. He's come off three different screens. If you're one step late, you're not going to get to him. And the funny thing with Steph Curry, he was the one, he was a I think we were the first team he started that shimmy on. I was pissed off. He started hitting the shots and he hit you with the little. I was like, yo, where you get this from? And also, I think we was the first team where he started shooting the shot and he would just turn away and knock it down. I remember one time in the playoffs, we played them. I forgot what year we played them, but it was a good playoff series. But I was on the bench one time, right? So Steph is coming off the baseline off a double screen. I think Wilson Chandler got screened off or something like that. He catches it, shoots it, and before it goes in, he goes like this, turns around, and he's like, boom! That's before he even went in the net. And I'm like, yo, did he swap and ran off? I was like, all right, man, he's getting disrespectful. Because Steph Curry is like the guy, he's like, he's very quiet, but he's disrespectful. But he's courteous with it. He's a disrespectful, courteous guy.
I love that story. Yeah, that shimmy definitely became famous. Funny as against you when it happened.
I was pissed. I still every time I see that shimmy, it brings back memories.
The second game of the slate, Memphis Grizzlies, they came off a win against the Phoenix Suns. Tonight, they're in LA against the Clippers.
Yeah. This game they got back to back today. It's tough playing back to back. So I remember when I played, you get especially in the Clippers, you stay so far away from the arena that it's a long drive when you land. When you land and go to the hotel, it takes a little bit to get there. Then also going to arena before the game. So you lose an extra probably like hour and a half that you could be sleeping or chilling. So I think it's gonna be a tough game for them. The Clippers are playing well. We got Kawhi Leonard, James Harden going crazy. Like they're playing well as a team. So it's gonna be a very interesting game for the Memphis Grizzlies.
John Morant's kind of been on. How do you see him running the show at point?
Oh man, I mean, listen, it's John Morant. He's young. He got them young legs. So he's still gonna be getting in the paint, doing his thing. He's been playing very well. So I think that, he's gonna have a big game today, especially against the Clippers. I mean, they have Kawhi, but the Memphis Grizzlies also have other wing players. So I don't know if they're gonna put Kawhi on them. And especially with Kawhi just coming back not too long ago, I don't know if he wants to chase him around either.
Zubac, Edie. Edie's been sometimes playing 20 minutes, sometimes a lot of minutes. Does he play big minutes against Zubac, or do they go to the bench and play small?
I think they might play small because that pick and roll, I don't know if you can guard James off that pick and roll from the aspect of James getting into paint and making the right decision or stepping back and shooting a three. Because I know Edie, he lays back off the screen. He's not all the way up. So it's gonna be tough for him. I feel like they're gonna put Jaren Jackson in the game, play the five a lot, and somebody else more mobile.
I like that. Let's talk about James Harden versus Ja. Sometimes James Harden is a passive point guard. What do you see him doing tonight?
It depends who if Zach Edey plays a lot. If Zach Edey plays a lot, he's going downhill all the time. He's gonna have a big game. If Zach Edey is out the game, he might be more of a passer because was it Jaren Jackson, he can move his feet a little bit more. And so that means Zubac will be getting the role. And if somebody covers the role, he'll be passing it over to the shooters on the other side. So I honestly think that they will put Jaren Jackson in the game, and he will be trying to make that pass to the other side. So the shooters will have a field day.
So you're kind of seeing, okay, I like that. Let me ask you this. It's usually one of these three guys is like getting the points along with James Harden. It's either Norman Powell, Kawhi, or Zubac. Who do you see being the go-to of those three?
I would say Noah Powell, I think he always gonna get buckets, man. He comes in with the flamethrower ready to go. He ready to shoot that thing. But Kawhi also because they have smaller wings. So I think he would have a big game like, Desmond Bane and the wings that other wings that they do have, they're pretty much kind of smaller. So I think he's going to either post up or go into his one-on-one package.
The Clippers just got Bogdanovich from Atlanta. It's big move, big three-point shooter. Is he going to have a big role with this lineup? 20, 30 minutes? What do you see for his debut?
His debut, I don't think they're gonna give him big minutes. They probably give him around like, 15, 20, a little filler out. Because he's just got me. This is his first game. So knowing Coach Lou, he always has his rotation. I feel like he might get a little bit of minutes, but he's not gonna get big minutes, big minutes tonight.
See that insight, just knowing about Coach Lou and all that, that's next level right there. Is there a player on either bench that you see having a big game?
A player on either bench. I would say, uh, I don't know. This game maybe Amir Coffee. He might get a chance to get in there. Kawhi, I don't know how many minutes he's gonna play tonight, but he might get in there because they have smaller wings, so I think that they will have a chance. And then, like I said, James will probably pretty much be passing the ball. I think with Jaren Jackson in the game, so I think all the wings, any wing that's on the Clippers will have a big game because they will have more opportunities to shoot.
And Luke Kennard, he's got a little, coming back playing against the Clippers type of mentality. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't think he has that dog in him like that. Yeah, he on the ball that much. So he might got a little roof. He ain't got no roof.
Love that. Last thing, Jaren Jackson and stat predictions tonight. What do you see?
Jaren Jackson, I think he's gonna have a big game. It's gonna be tough to keep him off, the boards. He's a mobile big, and he also shoot the three. So Zubac's gonna have a tough time. I also think they're gonna go kind of small too, to match up with that. Unless Zubac having a big game early. Other than that, I know Coach Lou's gonna be like, "Now we're switching. We're going small ball too," which I think they're better at small ball either. I mean, too. So I think that's this game's gonna be based on small ball. All right, man. It's roster building time.
All right, the 20K to first place fadeaway. Ty, you ready?
Let's get it, man. Let's go ahead and build this roster.
Let's build it. I want you to take over. Tell me what you're seeing as far as must plays.
Must plays. You gotta go with Steph, man. You gotta get Steph in that game, man. Steph is commanding a lot of attention, and he's hot right now. So we gotta get him in there. And then I would like to get a wing in there. Let me see. I think I like Kawhi. Well, Kawhi, he's a little expensive right now.
Based off of what you said with Klay Thompson shooting 20 times a game, right?
Yeah, I'll get Klay in there because he's gonna get a lot of shots up. Buddy Hield hasn't been playing well too lately. John Kuminga's out. Let's see. Let's jump to the center position. Who we got?
Jaren Jackson's 8,100. If he has a 2010 game, then he'll do his thing. Zubac's got to go 15-15. Draymond Green, if he has that low-end triple-double, like you said, he's going to be good value.
I'm liking Jaren Jackson over all of them. Jaren Jackson or Draymond Green.
We can even get them both potentially, unless there's another power forward you see. Do you like Jimmy Butler or Jaren Jackson more?
I'm going with Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy Butler.
But Jimmy, he might get a lot of points, but actually, I'm going with Jimmy Butler, man.
Yeah, let's just looking at his first game, he took 12 shot attempts.
He got a lot of fouls. He had like
15
29
free
points.
throws. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you're gonna take that many again, but I just like his game. Let's go with Jaren Jackson because
Jaren
I
Jackson.
think he's gonna get the most of the minutes and he's gonna get a lot of shots.
Center. So you want to go Draymond? We
Let's
can
go
always
Draymond.
change it. We can always change it around. Guards. There any sleeper guards that you like?
How's Bane been playing? He hasn't been playing too well lately, has he?
No, since
He's not
Jaw's been
coming back.
back,
Yeah, but he had
like
last night. Yeah, he been
20
well,
points.
he been solid. I mean, he ain't been bad.
Yeah, but for his value, he's got to have more of like this 24, 7 and 7 type of numbers.
All right, yeah, let's get him up out of here. No.
Get him up out here. Is there any other Moody you said was someone that you liked?
Yeah, Moody's he's cool. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Just looking at his numbers as of late, he is playing the 33 minutes, putting up 13 points.
He's solid. He's okay.
Okay, we'll keep him off for now.
We'll come back.
Any other sleeper guards? Gary Payton has to get like 7 and 7 off the bench, something like that.
This is his first game back, right? Or second game.
Second game.
I like him. Let's go with him as a sleeper.
Okay, we'll keep him
I think
on there for now. And then look, oh, he can go to small forward too. So about 7,000. You said you like Kawhi. Do you like Kawhi and Powell?
in this game, yeah.
Yeah, you like both of them, right?
I like both of them.
Okay. So let's get Kawhi. Let's get Powell. So
And
then
go James game last game real quick. Go to the stats.
James Harden's last game, he put up 23 points, 17 assists, 2 rebounds.
That's Utah though, so I don't know. Anybody
Yeah,
got 17 against them? That's this year.
you feel like
Uh,
Utah plays no D. Is that what it is?
yeah, they're a team that's lost right now. Um, yeah, like the Lakers, what was up like 40 against them the other day.
Yeah, that game was over in the second quarter. We can go James Harden over Jaren Jackson if you want, or we can keep Jaren Jackson just so you see what he's been doing as of late. Kind of lacking in the rebound department, especially for his price. He has to put up closer to 20 and 10, like I said, or
He's never
30.
really been a big rebounder though, for real, for real. Like he had like one good year where he averaging 6 rebounds this year. He's not. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna just break out and have 30 rebounds, 20 rebounds.
Yeah,
But
so should we bench him.
yeah, I'll take him over James. At least he's gonna give us like 15. I think either he's gonna have a big game or he's gonna have a big game and assist. So I think let's go with James.
Okay. So we go with James Harden. And then last but not least, we need Batum, or you said you liked Amir Coffee, right?
I like coffee.
Okay. Especially with James Harden coming off of the downhill pick and rolls and throwing it out for three. If we get rid of Gary Payton and we get Vince Williams,
I'm gonna let your expertise right here. This is where the beast comes in. This is when the beast comes in, man.
my beast of the night is Vince Williams, coming off a strong performance against the Phoenix Suns on a back-to-back against the Clippers. The Grizzlies are going to rely on Vince Williams to put up his 7-7 type potential. He's a star buried on a bench. Little do the Grizzlies know he is their best bench player. Beast.
The law has spoken. All right, man. It's roster building time.
It's late. NBA Showdown 100K fadeaway, 20K to first. Memphis at Clippers. Ty, let me ask you, is there one player that's going to have a huge game, or is it going to be a lot of people contributing in this game?
I think it's gonna be a lot of players contributing in this game because I think it's gonna be a lot of small ball. I don't think Zubac's gonna be able to play in this game, so I think it's gonna be a lot of small ball, a lot of passing. James is gonna be getting into the paint and finding people, and if they do, play Edie, then he's gonna have a big game. So it's a chess match today. It's definitely a chess match.
Okay. Well, let's start with getting the guys that you love. James Harden was one of them.
Yep.
Go for it. Down the list.
I like James. I like Kawhi because Memphis wings are smaller. I like Jaren Jackson. We're gonna go with him this time. And who else did we go with?
You like Norman Powell?
Cal,
You like Jaw?
Jaw, yep.
All right, then we need a big sleeper, Nicholas Batum or Vince Williams coming full circle.
I'm gonna let your expertise right here. This is where the beast comes in. This is where the beast comes in, man.
I am Sports Prophet AI, custom built by Beast to predict sports games. With the 2 games you guys did I predict. Mavericks 118, Warriors 111, Clippers 116, Grizzlies 109. Here is lock of the day. Mavericks plus 6.5. Beast Law.
Ty and Beast call the plays, AI got the math. Fantasy winners, no looking back.